These are the top lifestyle living opportunities in Greater Cincinnati. So hey everybody, Mike Hines here, and of course with Stacy Ricker, a veteran in the real estate industry here in Greater Cincinnati. And we're with Oyler, Hines of Coldwell Banker. We are super excited to bring you a very unique video all about lifestyle living.
Yes,
right?
yes.
So if you don't know us, Oyler Hines is a team with Coldwell Banker, and hopefully you've been following along, watching a bunch of our videos. But we're really excited today because our team specializes in new construction. And there's so many lifestyle buyers, empty nester buyers, folks out there that are looking for that lifestyle, which we're going to get into what that means. And we want to break down what we believe are the most exciting developments and opportunities out there today. So as we get started, let's first dive into what is a lifestyle opportunity? Do we even know? Can you explain that?
So for me, a lifestyle opportunity is just a different way of living. It's not necessarily downsizing. It's just kind of resizing. Maybe you're looking for low maintenance. Maybe you're looking for walkability. Just kind of changing up your space for what your current needs are.
Exactly. It's all about just loving life.
Absolutely.
Living in a place that you can enjoy and maybe suit your needs now.
Yep.
Right? And
some people want to just live there for 6 months and lock the door and not have to think about it.
Exactly. And that's the beauty of these spaces. And there's more and more coming. We always say it's, unfortunately, you can't just downsize in terms of price because unfortunately right sizing
That's right.
up in price.
That's right.
And that's the bad news that we have today, but we'll get into that later on.
Yeah.
So without further ado, we're going to break down what we believe are the most exciting lifestyle opportunities. And you may hear lifestyle, right sizing, downsizing, empty nester. There's all kinds of terms for it, whether you like them or you don't. We just use these to make it a little bit easier. But really, let's get started. And we're going to break down Ohio first. So we're sitting here in Montgomery, Ohio, but we cast a wide net all across Greater Cincinnati.
Absolutely.
So we'll start with Ohio because most of our buyers, they don't care if it's Ohio or Kentucky. It's just a stone's throw across the river, right? But since we're so close, let's just make it easy and start in Ohio. So let's first start with the Mosaic. This is a brand new development by Traditions Building Group. It's who's building the single family custom homes. And I say single family, they're lifestyle custom homes, right? These are starting in the 800,000 range, and it's located in Mason. So off Mason Montgomery Road, it's actually anchored by the Dorothy Lane Market. It's a really special development that's coming. And if you know the old Western Road golf course, that's exactly where that started. So I'm really excited about this because Traditions Building Group has done a great job. I mean, you've done that for a long time.
Absolutely.
Right?
My parents live in a Traditions home.
See,
yes.
Even better. And
yes.
they just are really great at just kind of crafting these master plan developments that just make best use of spaces.
Absolutely.
So it's really special. So that's a really great one that's just getting off the ground right now. Again, we're sitting here in 2024. By the time you watch this, it may be done and ready for you to move in.
That's right. And they'll have 5 lakes too. We have a lot of clients that want to be around water.
Yes. This is why we're doing these together because Stacy, we have big egos and we always want to be in all the videos, but we got to bring in the big guns every once in a while to do these types of things. So as we get in there with Mosaic, it really is a special spot. And if you like that, maybe a little bit northern region, it's a great consideration.
Absolutely. And next up, we have Arabella at Summit Park. This is a great community. It's a combination of townhomes and condos. So you've got a townhome where you could have a rooftop deck. They're all custom built. So whatever you want your finishes to be, whatever you want that space to look like. And then you have also 1-floor living in the condos.
Yes.
It's a great area. The taxes in Blue Ash are some of the lowest in Cincinnati.
And WP is building these units over there. And
WP Land.
They've done it. Yeah, WP Land, sorry.
Yep.
And it's right next to Summit Park.
It's right next to Summit Park. Yep.
Yes,
Summit Park's got a Dora. They've got exercise classes in the mornings and the weekends. They've got restaurants and ice cream and all kinds of stuff. So it's really great to just have that out your front door, but you don't have to take care of it.
It's the best.
Yes.
I mean, honestly, I take my kids down there. We're talking to lifestyle buyers that probably don't have a lot of kids that are young as much as my kids.
Maybe grandkids.
Grandkids, even better.
There you go.
You have Sugar and Spice, you have Senate and Brown Dog, and the little Nanny, what's the ice cream joint? Nanny something's ice cream.
Yes.
And that could be wrong, but it's in an ice cream place. That's very good. So there's all kinds of good spots down there that you can hit up, and it's one of our favorites.
Absolutely. Next up, we have Union Village, a little bit further north than Mosaic. These are great, a variety of home sites, a variety of builders, including Ashford Homes. and they've got a great price point too, in the 400 to 600 range. So that's a great price point to get into new construction.
Yeah, and this is just the beginning of a mega development. I mean, I don't know exactly how many acres, but I think it's hundreds, if not thousands of acres up there. And it's going to be a 3-year project.
That's great. That's exciting.
Infancy stages of this one.
Years of inventory.
There's plenty good neighbors to keep bringing them on up.
That's great.
So it'll be a really special spot. And last up in Ohio, there's plenty more, of course, but one of our favorites is, of course, and I think you see this in a lot of our videos, is Infill Properties. And infill, we've explained it many times, but a quick highlight is essentially infill is just when you're tearing down one house to build another house, or maybe you're tearing down one to build a few. And you're seeing a lot of these opportunities in Madeira, Montgomery with Orchard Trail, or Legendary Homes is building quite a few opportunities in Madeira. And really, you're just trying to capture the essence of what's so special about the city of Montgomery or Madeira or Indian Hill, and try to capture those town centers. So you don't have to create something from scratch, it's already built, and you're just kind of tapping into that. And that's one of our favorites. We specialize in that. And this is why we also talk about downsizing doesn't mean going down in price, because it may be a $1.5 million ranch that somebody's building, and maybe they're coming from an $800,000 2-story that they grew their family in.
Right, exactly.
Their family grew up. So it can be a variety, or it could be a more vertical home, like the ones on Euclid that Legendary Homes are building, or Laurel, I should say. The Legendary Homes is building, where it's 2-car garage but has an elevator that can pull it up.
Great.
There are great opportunities, and you can see them in High Park, which is pretty cool.
Definitely.
So
Absolutely.
Nice.
Great.
So that's Ohio. We have plenty more that we could share with you, but those are the 4 that we feel are most exciting right now. But let's jump across the river real quick.
That sounds
What do you
good.
think? That sounds good?
The first one in Kentucky is one of my favorites is One Highland by Greater Development, and these are condos, and they're located in the heart of Fort Thomas. So I think they've done a great job at having a new building blend in with the historic atmosphere of Fort Thomas. And you can walk out your front door, you've got a coffee shop, you've got restaurants, you've got the arts, you've got art,
a little bit of everything.
Yeah, a little bit of everything.
New restaurants, old restaurants. This is kind of like a blend between what you just talked about with infill.
Absolutely.
But in a condo form.
Absolutely.
It's a condo building that they built.
Yep.
It's incredible.
It's incredible. It's high-end finishes. The way it's presented is it's luxury living. Yes.
And it's Greater Development, and then I believe Joshua One was the builder that did these units. And they're higher end. I mean, it's Wolf appliances. I mean, they spared no expense on these units. Of course, you have to have the budget to get in there. And there's finished units ready right now.
They are.
So
they are. They've sold really well.
Yeah. So it's a really cool project. It's one we would definitely say if you're looking and you like Fort Thomas, which I would like Fort Thomas.
Right?
Fantastic area. It's worth considering.
That's right.
Next up, we have Manhattan Harbour. It is right smack on the river, a mile stretch of riverfront property, and we are right between Dayton, Kentucky, Newport, Bellevue, and you're just minutes from downtown Cincinnati. This is a really special development. I know we've been out there a lot to tour this one.
We're excited about this.
We are. We're lucky enough to be the listing agents on quite a few of the different developments there. Basically, in this mile stretch, there's 3 or 4 different opportunities to live. There's High Pointe, which we're just about to list, which we've talked about. It's going to be incredible.
Townhomes.
Townhomes, $1 million, high end. It's going to be really special. You have the waterfront, which are flats, starting at about $600,000. You have others like the Lookout, and you have single-family home sections and boulevard flats. It's just a great development with a variety of different products to kind of suit everybody's needs. But it still does maintain a certain nuance of being on the river. So obviously price points are a little bit higher there.
Absolutely.
But it's really a great spot, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Let's turn the tables to another great riverfront development, the Ovation.
The Ovation. So actually Maggie and I just went down and had the opportunity to tour. It's a fantastic tour. If you haven't taken the tour of it, I would highly recommend it. But this is a different, when we talk about Manhattan Harbour, that's kind of a calm lifestyle. This is for, I think, Ovation if you're for an active lifestyle. You've got the music, you've got restaurants.
Oh yeah.
You've got office space. It's really a combination of a lot of things. It's kind of its own community within itself. But the units are beautiful. They're all facing the water.
Yes.
So you can see, Friday night Reds fireworks, or just kind of all that's happening in Northern Kentucky and downtown Cincinnati.
And this development's been in the works for a long time. I think they paused it back when, and now it's selling like hotcakes.
There's not a lot left.
Yes, yeah. So run down there pretty quickly because it's a special spot. They've done a great job.
It's exciting, yes.
Next up, we're going to jump up to Martin's Gate. Martin's Gate actually looks down at the Ovation. It's up a little bit, perched kind of on the hill of Newport, just on the back side of Newport, overlooking everything. So you're a little further away from the ball stadiums and the river, but it's an incredible city view. So when we talk about city views,
it's spectacular.
It really is.
Yes.
And the price point there is starting in the 600,000s, going well up to $1.5 million or $6 million, with townhomes at the lower price point, and then you get into single family custom homes at the higher price point. But as you're looking at all the different development opportunities down there, it's just perched so well, and it's all coming together with an incredible streetscape, still walkable to downtown Newport. Very little maintenance because in the single family houses, you don't have much lawn to maintain. And the townhomes, you just pay for it to be maintained for you, or it just has turf, which just makes it even nicer. It's pretty good.
And parking's great. There's a lot of parking.
Tons of parking. Yep. And it was the site of Homerama 2023, which was a pretty special show. So that was an awesome show, awesome development, worth driving down over there. In fact, they just released a few new floor plans that are really special to look at. So you may see those listings. Selfishly, we're part of that development as well. As you can see, we do a lot of new construction, so it's hard not to be part of this. And we know a lot of the owners of these different properties, and they're the best of the best. It's the cream of the crop.
Absolutely.
Good folks to know. So we're excited.
And last but not least is River Pointe Estates. This is in Hebron, Kentucky. The Tobin family has been working on this development for a long time.
Sure have.
It's a large piece of property. It's got a combination of custom homes, single-family homes, lifestyle homes. So it's a little bit of commercial.
A little bit of commercial up front. This is some cool stuff. And I was lucky enough when they first started, after they started the reserve or the estate section, I should say, to get a little golf cart tour, or I should say gator tour around the entire
that's
area.
great.
It's a really pretty piece of property.
That's great.
Again, another hillside property. I say hillside. Perched up on the top of the hill so you get to see the river in certain segments of it. It's really nice. But then you have Traditions, who we talked about in Mosaic. They're doing some lifestyle up front. Doyle and Gerbis and a few other builders, and I believe Dries is in there as well. Just some great builders to assemble a big piece of property and do a nice master.
That's great. It's really nice when you have that, because if one builder doesn't fit your style at your price point, there's likely to be somebody in there that does.
Yeah. And you can tell the way they designed that was to put the vision and the longevity and integrity of that community first, rather than just trying to build it quickly.
That's great.
Do it really well. So there you have it. Those are our favorite lifestyle properties, the most exciting ones that are coming up. So as you're looking to downsize, this is where you should go.
Or resize.
Or resize, yes. Downsize, resize, lifestyle, whatever you want to call it. This is the spot for you. So as you're out there looking for properties, this is just really just the scratching the surface on opportunities. So feel free to give us a call. We'd be happy to help. Our team, Oyler, Hines, of Coldwell Banker, we are lucky enough to have some of the greatest builder partners and developments that work with us, but we know of every development that's pretty much out there. We probably know the owners, the builders. We're here to help you. So as you're searching, don't spend hours and hours and hours just searching for properties mindlessly and not understanding who we are. Give us a call.
Absolutely. We'd love to help.
We've been doing this for a long time, so we are here to help you. And before you leave, if you can, click the bell down below, subscribe to our channels, leave comments, ask us questions. Always be nice to each other down there and be nice to us.
Thank you so much for taking the time to watch our video. If you need anything at all, we are always a resource for you. Anything that you're looking to do, whether it's resale, whether it's new construction, don't hesitate to reach out. Our contact information is below.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.